have such sights to show you.
Guacamole! 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 We'd be making guacamole all night long.
What's going on, everybody? This is Bronco Juggalo.
And Bill.
And we are coming to you with Hellraiser Revelations.
It's alright. We'll get through this.
This piece of shit was directed by Victor Garcia. I can't direct for shit.
Yeah. Can't direct his way out of a paper bag.
This horrendous piece of shit came out in 2011. And may be the worst horror film I've ever seen. And I've seen some bad fucking horror films.
This is... Yeah.
Now, my personal opinion, Halloween H2 from Rob Zombie is the worst film of all time. But that's just my personal worst film. This may be just the worst film, period.
I don't think you're far off.
And like I said, I've seen horror films that are low budget and so bad, they make you cringe inwardly and want to shoot yourself. This is worse.
Yes.
And it had a small little budget. They barely threw $300,000 at this film. And the only reason this film was even made was because if they didn't make the film by the end of the year, Dimension/Miramax was going to lose rights to the franchise.
Licensing rights.
So, yeah. They said, okay, let's throw out a fucking Pinhead movie and keep the rights.
There we got this piece of shit.
And if you're wondering why I've got the cube, it's because Bill and I got some business to take care of after this fucking video.
Yes.
Stars Stephen Smith Collins as fat fucking Pinhead.
I didn't think he was so fat. I expected a lot fatter.
And the only thing this guy knew how to do was go...
And he looked ill.
And give stupid fucking looks the whole time. His voice sounded terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
Who do I talk to about getting... How long was this fucking shit fest?
It was only like an hour and 30 minutes, but it felt like it was 3 hours.
Who do I talk to about getting my life back for that hour and 30 minutes?
And the extra hour and a half since you owe us double.
Yes. Yeah, I would say double, yeah.
Nick Quersum, I think that's how you say it, plays Steven. And Jay Gillespie plays Nico.
And who cares?
Yeah. Two dumbass friends on vacation down in Mexico accidentally kill somebody. Then they get a hold of the fucking box. And then they open the box. And then the one guy goes to hell. He makes the other guy bring him corpses to, when he escapes from hell, to come back to life. And then the other guy decides he gets tired of it. What does this movie sound like already? Oh yeah, the first fucking Hellraiser movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically a rehash of the first movie, just done terribly.
We'll get into that.
Now, they did do this while the talks of the remake were going around. But because the remake was still not ready, they had to do some before they lost the rights.
Yep.
Oh, I was going to borrow your phone so I could look up the quote from Clive Barker. But it basically ran something like, this has nothing to do with my characters, my people, or anything else, and I have nothing to do with this god-awful piece of shit.
Yeah.
Doug Bradley took one look at the script and how rushed the production was going to be, and was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that either.
I'm out.
Yep. So, we're going to go over our pros, because we don't have very many of those. My first pro, I only have two. My first pro is that the blood and gore, the special effects do look decent.
That's one of mine,
That's
too.
pretty much it, but there's nothing really to write home about, but they do look pretty good.
Okay, yeah, that was one of mine, too. One of my two of this is, yeah, at least we got some decent blood and gore, but it ain't enough to save this piece of shit.
Nope, not at all.
Not even close.
And in fact, the blood and gore kind of keys into my other pro, which is the Asian hooker kill. Yes, by the way, this movie takes place in Mexico, and the first hooker he kills is an Asian.
Yeah.
And no, what I think it actually is an Asian girl trying to play a Mexican girl. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
My last pro for this film, and it's just kind of a personal pro for me for this one. We got to see stupid rich people. I don't mind people that are rich because they're smart and they're good with their money. But no, these people are just plain retarded. They're just and we get to see them get what they deserve. Yeah.
With some of the worst dialogue of all time.
Yeah. Shall we start there with cons?
Yep, dialogue. It fucking blew chunks.
Acting!
Pinhead's dialogue. Terrible.
Acting!
The acting. Terrible.
Acting! Yes. Oh my God. No. Did these people even take one acting class in their lives?
And I gotta cite the chick that plays the sister that makes out with the guy she thinks is her brother.
Yeah, where did that come from?
She doesn't do it while... Oh yeah, there's another thing. Another parody of the first film. Nico gets into Steven's body, kind of like Frank got into Larry's body. And he makes out with his girlfriend, but she thought it was her brother. And she willingly makes out with her brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know whether to laugh or cry about this film.
I just want to wipe my ass with this movie. I really do.
I wouldn't glorify it even with that. Okay. My next con for this film. Where do we begin? The story. We're just going to go off as the story. We're just rehashing the first film just very, very badly. You got anything to add to that, or should we glorify it with that?
I've already talked about it. It's literally a not even second rate, fucking fourth rate retelling of the original movie. Done with they try to give you a new plot, but it's not really a new plot. All the same things happen, just with different people in a different social setting.
Yeah. And very bad acting.
Oh my God, this movie starts out shitty. This movie starts out with found footage. The found footage is dog shit. You can't see a damn thing. I thought the found footage in the Blair Witch Project was bad. This is 50 times worse.
He's right.
And it jumps all over the place. You can't see a damn thing that's going on.
The worst part about this fucking found footage, and this is a con of mine as well, I'm not a fan of found footage bullshit, but this is even worse because, well, let's see. If you summon a demon from another dimension, would you be going back to your friend? Back to the demon.
Yeah,
back to your friend.
No,
your camera would be on the thing you just summoned, not going back. What's your reaction? Oh, what's your reaction? Oh, I half expected the motherfucker to turn the camera on himself and go, oh, this is crazy, man. Game over. Or some bullshit like that.
Yeah, it's so bad. Oh my God, it's bad.
Yeah.
You know what? Everything about this fucking movie is bad.
Yeah.
Even when there's not found footage, the camera work is shitty.
Yeah.
The directing is shitty. You know what? Fuck it. I don't even want to talk about this anymore.
I'm just going to go with one last con for this film. This film, inside its own film, is rehashing footage from its own film.
Mm-hmm.
I can forgive, like in the Friday the 13th, here's a good example. Friday the 13th franchise. We do get old footage rehashed in that franchise, but in later movies. I can forgive that because they don't have a high budget.
Well,
but when
they do it well. They use it to further their story in a creative way.
Yes, but when you're doing it in your own film, the same film, we're rehashing this freaking found footage. We get this rehashed to us.
They used it as filler. They used it as filler where there was not needed to be any, and it just didn't work. Guys, I'm tired of talking about this movie. Fuck this movie. We're giving this movie an official fuck this movie. We hate this movie. It sucks ass. Do not see this movie. Do not buy to see this movie. I paid for this movie. I paid like $2 or $3 for it, but I still paid for it.
This is the only film I do not own in this franchise now.
And that was the
I
Blu-ray.
will not.
Oh, that and Deader. You don't have Deader.
I do now.
Yeah, I forgot you did.
I do now.
Yeah, you bought that thing.
But yeah, I'm not, and usually I would have to have a movie to fill out the collection. No, I'm not buying this.
Well, guys, this is Bronco Juggalo saying, don't forget about my contest, 2-year anniversary contest. You got till the 13th to put your entries in. We're going to go kick some Cenobite ass. I'll talk to you later. This is Bronco Juggalo saying, peace.
And Bill saying, good night.
All right, bro, I'm going to open this cube and we're going to kick some Cenobite ass.
You ready?
Yeah, dude, I'm going fucking Canadian on their asses.
You're gonna offer them free crappy healthcare?
No.
Well, that's what...
Use the hockey stick.
Oh.
All right. Here we go.
All right.
Nothing happened.
Hello?
Check the door. Hang on. Okay, check the door. What the fuck?
Huh?
What the hell is this?
What does it say?
Dear douchebags. Fuck these guys.
The fuck?
Due to the coronavirus, we are in a 14-day quarantine. So we can't come and fuck with you today. We promise to return either in 14 days or when Trump says it's okay. Sincerely, the Cenobites. P.S. You're both a couple of dumbasses.
I'm not dumb.
Fuck these
I'm not
assholes. Fuck these assholes, man. You're gonna hurt yourself.
I'm not dumb.
Fuck these. This is some bullshit.
Yeah.
People overreacting fucking bullshit.
I know why they're overreacting. Because Corona was made in China.
Well, this hockey stick was made in Canada.
I don't know where this was made.
Okay, let's go. Fuck these assholes.
Eh.
I met her at the Mercado. She's buying avocados. Man, she really turned me on. She reached for my pepper. I grabbed her tomato. I knew it wouldn't be